Hello, I'm HighHeelKnight. This is my Kraven the Hunter pitch meeting reaction. I saw in the movie, I didn't think it was too bad, so let's see what Ryan George has to say. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers ahead.
So, you have a non-Spider-Man movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we'd make one about Kraven the Hunter. And what's the ever-so-slight Spider-Man connection in this one? You will see some spiders in a hallucination once. Nailed it! So we're gonna meet this guy, Sergei Kravinoff, right? Right. And he's this badass vigilante killer guy who's known as Kraven the Hunter, but nobody can figure out who he is. Well, he just shortened his actual name. Nobody can figure out who this guy is. Anyway, we're gonna see him kill an arms dealer in a prison, escape from the prison, and get away on an airplane. Who's flying the plane? Hey, shut up. So then it's flashback time to when he was younger. Oh, I guess it'll be cool to see a glimpse of that. For 30 minutes of screen time. Oh my god. So he and his brother were raised by their criminal dad who takes them hunting, and Kraven gets freaking mauled fatally by a lion. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to survive a fatal lion attack. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, before that happens, there's gonna be a scene with this girl Calypso who's talking with her grandmother who can like see the future or whatever. Okay. And her grandmother is like, this tarot card of a lion means you're going to save someone from an accident with this potion I'm giving you now, and it's going to heal them in unexpected ways. That's going to happen soon. And so is that exactly what then happens? And so that's exactly what then happens. Grandmas who nail it are tight. Okay, and so then Kraven is healed and he gets really cool powers. Oh, what are his powers? Well, he can be strong and he can jump and he can do, sometimes his eyes go yellow and he can zoom in on things with his eyes when he wants to, and he can do jumps, and his muscles are big, and he does tracking. Sick! Oh cool, that's so many things. So he abandons his brother with the dad and grows up to be Kraven the Hunter, and he fights bad guys and fights for animal rights. Isn't this guy a villain in the comics? Yeah, but you know, how am I supposed to make a movie where a villain is the hero? Why are we even making these? Yeah, I don't know. We'll stop soon. So anyway, every year Kraven goes to visit his brother in London for his birthday, but this year his brother gets kidnapped. A terrible birthday surprise! Yeah, it turns out this freaking bad guy grabbed him. And who's this bad guy? Ah, well, he's the Rhino, and 16 years earlier, Kraven's dad was kinda mean to him, so he went to see a doctor who made him strong, and now he could turn into a Rhino man. I have no further questions. I have no further answers. So then Kraven's dad refuses to pay the ransom, so Kraven decides to track down Calypso. Why? To freaking help him track down and hunt the bad guys. Isn't he the best tracker? Yeah, and he says he's been trying to track down Calypso for years, and he finally found her. How did he finally do it? By being the best hunter and tracker in the world. No one can do it like this guy. So why does he need her help? To track down these bad guys. All right. So she explains how she saved his life with the potion from her grandma back in the day. Right. And how her grandma died shortly after that trip, and she never saw her again. Both those things? Yes, and eventually this other bad guy called the Foreigner is gonna join the party too, because he also wants Kraven dead. Oh yeah? How come? Bad guy reasons. Oh my god. So Kraven and Calypso go to this African sanctuary where Kraven lives, and out of nowhere this big cat pounces on him and they fight. Oh no, jungle cat! But it turns out they're like friends, so it was kind of play fighting. All right, good. So then inside the sanctuary, Kraven tells Calypso that he's the best hunter in the world. No one can take him on. A cat just snuck up on him. Yeah, but other than that jungle cat just now, nobody can do it. Oh, okay. So then the Foreigner shows up and uses his time-freezing hypnosis powers to inject Kraven with a deadly toxin. Well, but then Calypso freaking shoots this guy in the eye with an arrow. Oh, is she an archer? She is. She mentioned that skill of hers in the very previous scene and then delivered on it immediately. Hey, what's the minimum amount of time for something to count as foreshadowing? Unclear. So then she uses another potion to revive Kraven and he's back in business. Oh man, this guy really is unstoppable as long as nobody sneaks up on him or has powers and that there's some magic potion available. Yeah, and so now the Rhino's gonna take matters into his own hand. Paws? His paws? Hooves. He's gonna take matters into his own hooves. Is he gonna look cool and badass as the Rhino? So then he and Kraven get in a big fight. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. And Kraven's trying to frickin' stab this guy, but his rhino skin is impenetrable. So what does he do? He penetrates his rhino skin and stabs him. Oh, good. And then he makes a herd of buffalo trample him. And that hurts despite the super strong skin? Yes, he dies. Yay. And then Kraven realizes his own dad is the one who sent the rhino after him, so he gets a bear to kill him. This guy's letting all kinds of animals do his dirty work. He sure is, sir. And then sometime later, he finds out that his brother has gone to that same rhino doctor who turned him into a chameleon man. Oh, yeah, drop a little secret prequel bait, maybe for a sequel. This isn't getting a sequel. Okay, well, I'm not removing that. My delete key's broken. Well, okay then. And turns out Kraven's father has left him behind that iconic fur vest that he wears, so now he looks real cool. He puts that on. I thought he hated his father. Yeah, but it looks very cool, so he's gonna wear it now. I guess that makes sense. And so that's about it. What do you think? Well, to be honest, as long as it's better received than Morbius and Madam Web, I'm happy. That shouldn't be too hard to do. No, it should not be. Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. It's just fine. It's not wonderful. It's not terrible. It's just okay. But this pitch meeting was excellent, and that was my reaction. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Find the inspiration everywhere.